Hey everybody, sorry about the background noise that you're going to hear. Don't worry about it. I am recording, this is the first of many bonus episodes to come. And you don't have to pay for them because I love you very much. And I'm really glad that you listen to the show. So tonight, this morning, whatever it is, it's like 1:30 in the morning. I just got back to York after 15 and a half hours on duty. So it's been a real fucked up day. Just kind of happens that way, and that's okay. Gotta roll with that shit. So something's been passed around online, and it kind of got my brain flowing a little bit as of today. And this is an excerpt from The Demon Haunted World by Carl Sagan, written in 1995. Quote, I have a foreboding of an America in my children's or grandchildren's time when the United States is a service and information economy, when nearly all the key manufacturing industries have slipped away to other countries, when awesome technological powers are in the hands of a very few, and no one representing the public interest can even grasp the issues, when the people have lost the ability to set their own agendas or knowledgeably question those in authority, when, clutching our crystals and nervously consulting our horoscopes, our critical faculties in decline, unable to distinguish between what feels good and what's true, we slide, almost without noticing, back into superstition and darkness. The dumbing down of America is most evident in the slow decay of substantive content in the enormously influential media. The 30-second sound bites, now down to 10 seconds or less, lowest common denominator programming, credulous presentations on pseudoscience and superstition, but especially a kind of celebration of ignorance. And so everybody's posting that like it's, some kind of fucking messiah. Well, he pointed out 2017. This was written in 1995. So, more than likely he worked on it the year or two beforehand. So, let's go shadow the doubt and say, 27 years ago? 25 years ago? Not really good with math right now. No, 22, somewhere between 22 and 24 years ago. And that's fine. That's great. I agree. Yeah, it's wonderful that he fucking predicted that. But the issue that I'm having most of all with this is the fact that the only reason that his predictions are right is because the ideas that he had already were in decline. The idea that nobody's going to actually pick up a book, they're going to skim a headline and use it as a formative argument, that was already in practice. That's always been in practice. The op-ed media started in 1992 or 3, whatever, where the consistent 24-hour cycle was coming in, and I'm sure that's what inspired that passage. But reasonably, we have every choice to stop doing this. We have every choice to stop buying into the game, but you won't. Not you personally, but as a whole, we won't. You could scream up and down, running up and down every street in our fine country. You could scream about what's going on and how we are just becoming people that are going to we're going to evolve into creatures with no arms. Just asses so that we can sit and talk into a microphone and dictate onto a computer and it can type for us and we can use our minds to fucking do all that. We could scream that that's what's coming and that's not what we want. Nobody's going to listen. Not one bit. Because as a whole, the path of the whole is never the path of the one. The path of the one is always going to be different. My path is always going to be different than yours. Your path will always be different from whoever else. it becomes that thing where you realize that this is, I mean, everything that's spoken on in that passage is absolutely true. It's all about quick media. It's all about, excuse me, it's all about skimmed surfaces, expecting to make a formative argument of nothing, of doing no fucking research whatsoever on any topic, of being willing to just stand in the online public forum that is the same as any Senate floor in ancient Greece, and listening to a billion voices pass through your ears, and just assuming that everything's going to be okay, and that you have to take no action whatsoever towards your day. You need to take no realistic effort to learn anymore, because it's already in your pocket. But that's a falsehood. That's absolutely a falsehood. It doesn't matter that you can Google something. It matters that you can fucking learn something. I'm getting really agitated because I've had a very long day. But the entire point is that we've let ourselves come to this. And from tomorrow on, whenever this becomes super viral, because everybody's actually paying attention to a Carl Sagan book from 1995 that they haven't bought yet, still, not on the shelves, but I bet you those same people that pass this dumb shit around tomorrow, not that Carl Sagan, not that the passage is dumb shit, just the idea of this passage being so, groundbreakingly huge. The people that are going to pass this around tomorrow and the day after and the day after are the same people that have every fucking Twilight book on their bookshelf, but haven't heard of Carl Sagan. The dead silence is there for a reason. And that's because I'm gesticulating with my hand, and I'm dumbfounded. I'm dumbstruck, because there is no other path than that. And then those people that continue to share this are going to assume it as an argument. Well, look, it was in this book. And they're going to let that be it. And they're going to feel like that little kernel from what is a 400 and some odd page book written by Carl Sagan, one of the greatest people that ever lived, greatest humans. They're going to take that little kernel and hold it up as a shield and just fall back into the mechanics of making us exactly what that passage is. Nothing. It's making us into nothing. It's making us out to be lame, driftless psychopaths who have nothing but fucking no time in the world to do shit somehow, but all the time in the world to jump on a phone and make sure that the world knows that they think they're smart, or that they think that they know what's going on. It's just, the mechanics of this are driving me crazy. I've seen 3 of my social media heroes post this post already today, or yesterday, whatever it was, and it's going to be spread more tomorrow. It's going to be spread more the next day, and people are going to herald it. They're going to herald it as if they've read the book. I've got it on my shelf. You've seen the studio? I've got upwards of 1,200 books now. I've read a damn good bit of them because I want to be able to explore with you. When I sit down and have conversations with people, it's because I want to explore topics with you. Topics that I don't know about or topics that I do know about. And I can herald myself as having understanding because I'm not just reading three sentences with a couple of semicolons in it and saying, well, that's my new motto. Because doing that is exactly what's causing this issue. Driftlessness. Just disorganized. Just depressing. It's not, you sharing that shit on Facebook tomorrow isn't taking action. It's not doing shit for anybody. It's just you pointing out something that Carl Sagan said in 1995 and just being totally blind to the fact that you're part of the problem. Not you specifically, of course. But that as a whole, we are the problem, and we're going to continue to be the problem because we don't know what else to do anymore. Because life's so goddamn boring that we haven't a clue how to fucking explore. The assignation and the assumption is that everything's already explored and all of it's already available for you on every search engine. But there's so much more. And it's easy to regurgitate things that smart people have discovered before you. And it's a hard path to go and make your own discoveries. And it's a shitty path, and sometimes it's treacherous, and sometimes it's not fun. But it's worth it. So, how do we fix this? If somebody in 1995 predicted that we're going to be exactly how we are 23 to 24 years ago, or years in the future, how do we do something about this? Apart from social media justice and blah 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 and activism, digital activism. What do we do next? I don't know. Share your thoughts. Email me. poolsidepodcast@gmail.com. I don't really know what else to say. Apart from bringing up the fact that Robert A. Heinlein predicted the iPad in 1956. So, I mean, that's a little more impressive to me. But, yeah. I get it, folks. I get it. The past is the past, and we can pass on folksy wisdom through fucking feel good about ourselves articles and blah blah and all that fucking nonsense. We're not doing anything. We're stalling out. The plane is going down, and we're at the controls. We have every inch of play to turn this shit around, to turn anything around, to bring some positivity to the world. And we don't. We just look back in awe as dead folks tell us that we're shitty. And we're okay with it. It's no good. Email me. poolsidepodcast@gmail.com. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think on this. Fucking post it in the comments, whatever. I'm going to post this when I get home, so probably. It's too late. It's too late in the morning. It's 1:39. Anyway, have a great day tomorrow. Just stop buying in. Every time you buy in to the rigorous mechanics of digital life, you make sure that we sink a little further in the mud. We can do better than this. We just need focus. We need focused perspectives and a clear path. And we'll get there. I promise. Bye.